Hi there, today I'm going to talk about to and preposition plus ing. For example, afraid to, afraid of. Afraid to do, I'm afraid of doing something. I'm afraid to do something. I don't want to do it because it is dangerous or the result of it could be bad. This part of the town is dangerous. People are afraid to walk here at night. James was afraid to tell his parents what had happened. He didn't want to tell them. I'm afraid that something happened. I'm afraid that something bad will happen. For example, the path was icy, so we walked very carefully. We were afraid of falling. I don't like dogs. I'm always afraid of being bitten. So, you're afraid to do something because you're afraid that something happens as a result. For example, I was afraid to go near the dog because I was afraid of being bitten. If I'm afraid to, I'm afraid to something happen to me. Afraid of, afraid of something. Interest in ing and interest to do. For example, I'm interested in doing something. I'm thinking of doing it. I would like to do it. Let me know if you are interested in joining the club. Not to join. I would like to join them. Maybe I am interested or not. I tried to sell my car, but nobody was interested in buying it. Nobody wants to buy my car. I was interested to hear, see, know something. It was interesting for me. For example, I was interested to hear that Tanya left a job. I want to know what happened. It was interesting for me. I'll ask Mike for his opinion. I would be interested to know what he thinks. I want to know what he thinks. This structure is the same as surprised to, glad to, etc. I was surprised to hear that Tanya left a job. Interesting, surprise is the same. Glad to hear you. I'm glad to hear you. Remember the structure. Interesting in doing, interested to hear, and surprised to. Sorry for and sorry to. We use sorry for to apologize for something. For example, I'm sorry for shouting at you yesterday. Not sorry to shout. I'm sorry for shouting. You can also say, I'm sorry I shouted at you yesterday. We use sorry to say that we regret something that happens. Regret something that happens. I'm sorry to hear that Nike lost a job. Not sorry for. I've enjoyed my stay here. I'll be sorry to leave. What is the difference? We use sorry cuando yo quiero pedir disculpas. Cuando quiero pedir disculpas, nosotros decimos sorry for. Sorry for what happened. Regret cuando me arrepiento de algo. Cuando estoy arrepentido que algo pasó. That is the difference. Sorry for, pedir disculpas. Sorry to, me arrepiento por algo. O algo me hace arrepentirme. Algo me hace sentir mal. We also say I'm sorry to apologize at the time and we do something. For example, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to ask you a question. We say, I want to do, I hope to do, I fight to do. Instead of do, we can use any verb. I want to do, I want to buy, I like to do, I hope to, I fight to, I allow them to, I plan to, I promise to do. But I'm thinking of, I'm dream of, I succeed in, I prevent them from, I'm looking forward to, I'm interested on doing, watching, singing, dancing, whatever verb instead of do. If you use those verbs according to your real life, you are going to understand much better. That's it for today and see you soon.